World's Long Lost. So this was my baptism by fire with editing.
Yeah.
I just started with Baen Books. Christopher,
Oh, wow.
once again, retired at the age of 28 to write Sun Eater full time. I hear it worked out for him, but there was only the vaguest concept, a collection of stories of ancient aliens, extrasolar archaeology, and this absolutely breathtaking Bob Eggleton cover. And we were given a word count and a blank canvas, and the end result is absolutely incredible. This was one of my favorite projects I've gotten to work on so far, and not just because it involved getting to hang out with Christopher, talk about the craft of editing, and just spitballing ideas and formatting and learning, and I drank deeply from the cup while I had the chance, believe me. That was just a wonderful time, and Christopher is as adept a teacher and editor as he is an author. But one of my favorite parts of that was one of those things planning an anthology or indeed a magazine is you need your A-listers, your big names, to get people to actually pick it off the newsstand. And we actually made a long list, starting with best-selling science fiction authors of all time, then which ones are still alive, and which ones have never appeared in a book from Baen. And Orson Scott Card was at the top of that list, and I made an open bet with Tony Weisskopf, my boss, and Christopher, so I think I can get a story from him. And, of course, me being the new blood, sure thing, Korsgaard, we believe in you. And a week and a half later, having written to Orson Scott Card and gotten an affirmative that he would like to contribute a story, that was the easiest $50 I ever made. And his story is exceptional, as is Adam Oyabanji's, which is, it reminds me of the golden age of Arthur C. Clarke, or like something Ray Bradbury would have written. Beautiful, haunting, poetic. It's the opener. Card is the closer. And so Christopher's Sun Eater story, one of those other jokes that I always tease Christopher about is, if he gets an anthology invite, he will somehow find a way to make it a Sun Eater story, no matter what the theme is. It's an alternate history high school romance anthology. It's Hadrian Marlowe's direct ancestor. Dang it! You're good at this. But it is just an absolute treasury of great science fiction. Even if there is some schmuck named Korsgaard slumming it in the middle with his debut short story, Black Box. And it's free to read online in case you don't want to put your quids up yet, but it opens with 2 soldiers at a diner, ends with 2 soldiers at a bar, and has a grand war spanning an entire solar system and tearing the cosmos apart, sandwiched in between them.
That's awesome. Sounds amazing, by the way.
Thank you. No, I'm very proud of World's Long Lost. I'm proud of everything I've worked on, but that's going to be one to keep on the resume forever. Trust me.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, when I saw Orson Scott Card was on there, I was like, because I had seen that, like your name was attached to that before, and Christopher's, but I didn't realize like Orson had written the story. I was like, holy crap. I thought that was super cool.
Me and the sales numbers for that anthology, Orson Scott Card is worth every penny. And
That's fair. That's fair. I know a lot of people.
The story he turned in is absolutely inventive, unconventional, funny, heartfelt. Everything that makes people fall in love with his books from the first time they do.
Yeah,
he's just as good as a short fiction writer as he's a novelist.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Mr. Card, love you.